In traditional Chinese medicine, we have a lot of, it's a very it's a very systematic theory based. So what we do is we have 4 types of ways to diagnose a patient. So first of all, when the patient walks in, we'll have to see the appearance of the patient, see, for example, the skin color, and also, we have to smell it as well. Sometimes when people are in disease or something, they will carry a special smell, like body odor, all right? So that's the second one. And the third one is we take their paws. So what we do is we have pauses on both hands, one hand and the other, all right? So we can have a very good diagnosis about their organs, what's going on in their organs. And the fourth thing is actually to look at their tongue as well. And that can confirm what we have found so far, all right? So after everything is done, we can have a very full and comprehensive diagnosis to the patient so that we know what's really going on in their body and what causes all the symptoms that they are carrying. So what happens is that we have 5 elements in our belief, right? We have earth, we have fire, we have metal, we have water, and we have wood as well. So each of them, they have their relationship between each other. They either control each other or they generate each other, all right? So I give you a very simple example, and we see this a lot in our clinic. So a lot of people come in, they are saying that they have anxiety, right? They don't sleep well and all of that. And I would ask them, usually I take their pulse and ask them, you don't have a good digestion. And the patient would say, yes, I didn't have that. I sometimes have loose stools and all of those. How did you know that, right? Are you like reading my palm or something? And I'm like, no, absolutely not. So after taking the pulse, we know that the pulse is what we say a wiry pulse. Basically, it means that it feels like when you're putting your fingers on a string, like say, for example, the guitar or violin string, all right? So what does that indicate? It can indicate a lot of things. Usually speaking, either we say a qi stagnation or a blood stagnation, meaning that the circulation in your blood is not in your body is not good, right? Or it can indicate there's excess phlegm in your body, right? Or it can indicate people are having mood disorders. May it be anxiety, may it be depression, or sometimes even manic, all right? And we say that sometimes when we are having this type of pause, it's not true for 99% of time. I'm just giving you a very generic example, right? So 99% of the time we see this pause, it would affect the spleen. And the reason being the wiry pause indicates it's related to wood, the wood element. And it's also related to the liver, all right, the liver organ. And the spleen is what we say, the digestion and all of those, right? It's related to earth. So we always say when there is extra, excess earth or everything in the world or something, we will plant lots of trees, right? So the tree is the wood, and the dirt, the earth, is actually the earth element. So we actually say that the wood can control the earth, right? However, it's just like the mother and son relationship. When we have a very dominating mother, it will just make all the decisions for the son, and the son go like, okay, whatever, you make the decision and I don't. So the son will be deficient, right? The spleen is the deficient son, and the liver is the excess mother, right? In that case, when the mother is excess, the spleen is going to be very deficient, which causes that loose stools and everything. So in case of this, what do we do? This patient will come in with lots of other treatment, other symptoms, and other signs as well. And they would say, "Oh, I cannot sleep well. Oh, I usually feel like I have shortness of breath and everything." We don't cure every symptoms. What we do is we suppress the mother and go like, "You don't be that dominant anymore," and then the son will start to work. All right. When the son started to work, we will see a lot of differences in the body. For example, the dampness in the body gets suppressed, and you don't have that dampness, so you don't have long-time fatigue. And also, we say that people are getting well nutritioned and nourished, and the reason being the spleen can process all those that we eat from our food into nutrition and to nourish your body. So that's just the way it works. We don't treat symptoms, we treat the source of the problem. We do see a lot of people coming with acute symptoms, and we do see people who are healthy, but they're not really healthy. They're sub-healthy, all right? No one is actually 100% healthy, right? You will probably have some problem here or there. And they want to come and adjust their body, just have a tune-up. We're very appreciate the fact that the clinic is actually located in Canada, because Canada is a very welcoming country, and also a very a country full of diversity, right? We allow that differences to exist in this country. And we really appreciate that because we can bring our traditional Chinese medicine to this new country and to let people from all over the world know about TCMP, all right? TCM, sorry, I'll repeat that part. We appreciate this opportunity to have our clinic located in Canada so we can introduce traditional Chinese medicine to people from all over the world. We do see a lot of people. We see a lot of people from the Philippines, actually. And one of my patients is actually one of my favorite patients because it's very compliant. I was able to treat her problem. She had a lot of problems in the neck, lower back, and in the hand, arm, and all over the body. So I was able to treat her with only one needle. And she was very surprised to know that all these problems can be treated in one session in one needle. And she was saying that this is magical. I've been always hearing about traditional Chinese medicine, but I don't know who is the go-to and where do I go and how do I get it treated. So that's the reason why we are very appreciating you coming to here so that more people from the Philippines would be able to know us. And we wish people to help people from all over the world about this. This is not only for Chinese, although it's called traditional Chinese medicine. It's for everybody.